What's going on, guys? And today I'm going to be doing a mod tutorial / review again on the Minecraft Vinery, or known as the Let's Do Wine mod for Fabric. And we are on the page, and Vinery contains nearly everything needed for not only creating wine, but also for building up your own winery. So it's like tasty brewery of wine. And they have new features, so whenever you go to this page, you can actually see that there are many things they have added, and some things they have updated, and there's a little bit of a, get started if you want a little more information on how to get started with the mod. Like, if you want to harvest grapes, it says it right here, and you can actually get different types of grapes, in which that's kind of new for me because I haven't heard about that yet, but I remember there are one variety. Now you have 4. So I'm just going to say this. If you go to this page right here, you have all the information here just to get an overview of the mod. And when you scroll down, you have many other things just to take note on. Like, they do have a Patreon page, and they do have a Discord if you have any questions about how to get the wine to work, or how to harvest grapes, how to do this, how to do that. That's basically where you can contact the mod creator. And the mod creator, once again, is SatisfyL, because I know him. He actually talked to me in Discord, and he's pretty much a nice guy. He's very nice. And these are all his other members here. So you got SatisfyL, Cristelknight, and baumeisterjo. That's a hard name because I'm kind of butchering names right now. But for right now, most of this mod is Fabric. So you still have many other people that are still asking questions to this day, like, how does this work? How does that work? How does this work? How does that work? Yet again, just go to their Discord. If you guys want to download the mod, all you gotta do is go to your files. You click on the files here. So for the mod that I'm going to be reviewing, it's going to be for the latest, because you always gotta go with the latest. So right here, you can actually see here's the latest, or if you go up here, the main file, meaning that's the latest one. So all you gotta do is just click the download button. That's all you gotta do. So I just see you have some forage here. I mean, it may work a little bit differently, not similarly, but it might be a little buggy. But he mostly works more for Fabric. But if you have Forage or Fabric, all you just got to do is just click the download. So for the sake of this video, we are doing Fabric. All you got to do is just click, let me just click the latest one, and it's just going to download. So if it downloads, it's going to save it to your downloads. So if I do this, it goes to your downloads. That's all it does. So once you save it, it's in there. And also, you probably saw something else too. You saw the candlelight, didn't you? So if you scroll all the way back, you have candlelight. Let's do a candlelight dinner by SatisfyL. So this mod is mostly an add-on to this mod. So you gotta download this main mod to get this one to work. And I might do a separate video on this one. Probably might do it together and probably post them, I don't know, in the same time, since I might review this one and this one. But I mean, it just depends if I feel like doing it. But it's the same thing for this one too. It just has different features and all this stuff, armor and all that extra stuff. And I remember he did say he's going to add me in here too, which is pretty dope. So I might have to check this out later on, because I cannot wait to actually try the candlelight dinner. But for right now, we're going to stick with the main mod, the Let's Do Wine mod. Once you guys have downloaded this mod, all you got to do is press the Windows and the R button. And you know what the command is, %appdata%, push OK. And we open this. Let me drag it over. And you just open your Minecraft roaming folder, your Minecraft folder, and you go to your mods. So once you put that, you just drag and drop. But you already see I have already downloaded it already. So all you got to do is, once you download the mod, you drag and then you drop. That's it. Same goes for this one. Drag, then you drop. Not that hard. Now, all you guys got to do now is just boot up your Fabric. Once you guys have actually installed the mod, you should actually see all this. You see the cherry boats, you see the armor, you see all these blocks and all this good stuff, decorations. I'll say everything that associates with the Let's Do Wine mod, the jaws. Yeah, this guy just kind of despawned because it's night. The wandering winemaker and the wandering donkey. Oh, he's actually want to show himself. Yep. You had to see these guys and see the donkey. I mean, you get to see everything. I mean, if you don't see that, that means you have not installed the mod correctly. So I recommend you guys actually checking and to make sure you have everything that is needed. And don't worry, all the supporting mods and all the required mod is going to be in the description, so you guys can go and download it and make sure you can run the mod successfully. Not successfully. Successfully. So we're going to go ahead and start off with the cherries and the grapes. So you have cherry saplings, you have old cherry saplings, you have red grape bushes, you have red Savannah grape bushes, then you got the red tiger grape bushes, and you have red jungle grape bushes. It's quite amazing that they actually have different variety of grapes. So I mean, you even see some that are randomly or wildly spawned, like you see the Savannah ones. So there are different types of grapes instead of just going for the typical ones. So we're going to go and do a tutorial or a little crafting recipe part. You know, you get what I mean. So what we have here is the cherry sapling and old cherry sapling. And whenever you use the shears, just to harvest cherries, you get a cherry. And if you get a rotten cherry, you can't really eat it, but what you could do is throw it. You can actually throw it at a mob somewhere, or a friend or something if you don't like rotten cherries. I mean, it's like throwing a rotten potato, but you can actually throw the cherries. They don't do damage. They're just doing it just for a comedic effect. So whenever you harvest cherry saplings or, harvest cherries, you can go and get them from the trees by using shears. And you can actually get wild-grown tomatoes. They can actually be found somewhere. I don't really know how you get tomatoes, but I think they're quite random. Like, you might get them randomly spawned somewhere in a bush, or you can probably get them from trades. I think those are probably the only two things I can think of. I mean, like I said, I'm not the person that actually made the mod, so I try my best. And you have all these different grape seeds, red grapes and white grapes. So the red grapes look pretty different. They look like they just swap them together just to make them look different. Same for this one. So you have the red grape, a robust and vigorous grape. Can be found in temperate biomes. So this is the typical one. You have the red Savannah grapes, a light red grape variety. Can be found in warm biomes, the ones I just showed you at the back. You have the red tiger grapes, a heavy red grape variety, can be found in cold biomes. So you can actually find these grapes in the colder biomes. And you got red jungle grapes. And what's crazy is they actually give you much more saturation than the others. So a resilient red grape can be found in jungle biomes, in which if you go to the jungle and you see these, yeah, these guys are going to fill you up. Because look at the hunger. That's pretty dope. Damn dope. Now we have the bag of white grapes, bag of red grapes, bag of cherries, and bag full of apples. You probably know how to craft these already. So all you just got to do is, in order to get this, you just need to put them all in the crafting table, just like you make an iron. Apparently, the only thing you cannot do is with these, because if you try to put them all, in the same way, they're not going to work. It only works with these. It only works with these type of grapes for now. Cherries, the same thing. Apples, you already know what it is. And I do highly recommend downloading Polymorph just in case the mod you might have another mod that does this too. So I recommend downloading Polymorph so you can prevent your crafting recipes from getting confused. And you guys are going to be scratching my head or scratching your heads being like, why the hell is not giving me this? Why the hell is not giving me that? So I recommend you guys downloading Polymorph for this too. Now we're here at the real machines. You actually see the grapevine pot, the aging barrel, the apple press, the wood-fired oven, kitchen sinks, and stoves. I'll say pretty much these are like the main items here in the game that you really need to craft, or they're actually the fundamentals of the mod. So you got the grapevine pot. So in order to create the grapevine part, this one says used to turn grapes into grape juice. All you just need is 2 spruce slabs and 3 spruce planks. They have to be spruce. And in order to create the aging barrel, which is right here, it actually works because the one I have reviewed was old. So this one actually works. In order to create this aging barrel, all you just need is a barrel and 2 sticks. And used to age grape juice into wine. It's kind of self-explanatory. And you got the apple press that actually works. So you can actually get apple mash from this too. So in order to create the apple press, all you just need is an iron trap door, a barrel, and 2 sticks. Yeah, pretty much these guys just require a barrel and just some iron for this one, and then you're good to go. Now we're here at the stoves now. So you got the wood-fired oven. You can use any fuel source like lava or anything. You got this kitchen sink that gives you water. You got the stove that actually cooks food with a cooking pot. Look at that. Look at the effects. Looks pretty dope. So you can actually know what the crafting recipes are. So in order to craft the wood-fired oven, all you just need is 3 iron ingots, 2 blocks of bricks, any type of log, and a campfire, just to make the wood-fired oven. To make the kitchen sink, all you just need is a cauldron, 3 bricks, and 2 iron ingots. Yeah, and you need a faucet just to make the water to run. So in order to make that, all you just need is 5 iron ingots and a water bucket. So you can actually get a lot of water. Like seriously, you can actually get tons of water from this just by making it. And to make the stove, all you just need is 3 iron ingots, 5 bricks, and a campfire. Yeah, they're both the same thing, but this one requires logs, and the other one requires mostly all bricks. These are all the wines in here, guys. All the wines, all the foods, and most stuff. So we're going to stick with the wines. So if you want to know how to create the wine, to make the apple juice, all you just need is apple mash and a wine bottle just to get yourself apple juice, and you got to use the aging barrel. So most of these things are aging barrels. So if you guys want to know how to craft these, I recommend downloading REI, in which that's going to be in the description because that is a must. So whenever you use the REI mod and you want to know how to craft, all you just got to do is just hover over what item that you want to craft or view how to craft and just push the R button. And you have all this information that you need. So this looks like it can be interchangeable with the juices. I mean, there's different types of juices, but I mean, I recommend downloading REI because I can't go, step by step with explaining all this because I mean, it's a lot to explain. I mean, I want you guys to be educated, but I mean, downloading REI will save you a lot of time instead of me rambling about my mouth on the same things that I could probably tell you that the REI can just explain to you within like 2 seconds. I think for this chest, I put like all the foods in here. So you got the wood-fired oven. These are probably like the only things that require you to use the stove. If you push shift, these are the crafting recipes, but you can still use the R and you can actually show you how to make them. So it's pretty effective just for you to download REI. The crafting table, this is how you craft them. Yep, just push R, you save a lot of time. And you got the cooking pot. So if you guys want to know how to craft the cooking pot, all you just need is 5 copper ingots and a wooden shovel. That's it. Just to make yourself the cooking pot. You need the cooking pot to use the stove, just to cook the food. So, and you have jams, jellies and jams. And if you want to make the cherry jar, all you just need is 2 glasses and a spruce slab. Yeah, I really cannot, fully explain them because, I mean, use REI! Now we have all the furnitures and stuff. So we have the big wine bottle, the small wine bottle, the cabinet, the drawer, the wine barrel, and the storage pot. Okay, for those that are getting this confused. So, yeah, so you got these, right? So you got the grapevine pot and this thing. So the grapevine pot looks like this. You cannot put nothing in, but this here, you can actually put stuff in. So this is the reason why some people get confused with this. So you got to make sure it's this one that looks like this, not this. This looks like a definite barrel. It has to be like this. I mean, some people will get confused, but if you can actually, color code them or something, then I think will prevent confusion. So let me just go back and harvest that this pot here. Yeah, this storage here because I need it for the crafting. So okay, so in order to craft the big wine bottle storage, all you just need is any type of planks, any type of slabs, and an oak trap door just to get yourself a big wine bottle storage. But like I said again, see, these are all the items that you guys may have to use REI. I mean, I can probably tell you everything one by one, but do I really want to further explain this? And also the lattice. I'm going to show that you guys as a tutorial on the demonstrations of what it does. And you got the wine box that can be crafted too. You just need oaks like slabs and a glass. And yeah, I just can't really fully just go through the motions. Like, it's just a lot. Even the stackable logs. Oh, for the stackable logs, you just need oak logs and 3 sticks. And you can just stack them on top of each other. And you can make a chair, and you can make a table. And I didn't show you the boats because the boat is quite self-explanatory. Like, everything I'm showing you guys is quite self-explanatory for any type of tutorial. I mean, if you guys are really that, I don't know, that lost on how to craft this stuff, download REI. Last but not least, we have the winemaker set, or the Let's Do Wine set. So you have the straw hat, we have the winemaker apron, we have the winemaker leggings, we have the winemaker boots, we have the gloves. So in order to make the straw hat, all you just need is 2 pieces of wheat and a red wool to get you the hat. To make the apron, you just need 5 pieces of red wool and gloves. To get the gloves, you can actually kill the winemaker trader, but it's so rare to get it as a drop because I did try it, or you can get it from a dungeon. And to make the winemaker leggings, all you just need is a piece of gold, 2 leather, and mix-match white wool that looks like this. And to make the boots, all you just need is 2 rabbit's hides and 2 brown pieces of wool. Yeah. And that pretty much summarizes it. And when you get the whole set, the set says right here, bone meal won't get consumed anymore whenever you have this full set here. So that means you can grow forever and ever. This is pretty good for like, Farmer Delights mod if you want to keep growing crops. This is like a good add-on to it too, since you really do need to, grow some crops and promote growth and all that stuff. Now, by this whole crafting tutorial has been told, now I'm going to show you guys the demonstrations of how this stuff works. As you can see, we are in our tutorial row right now. And this is the distinction between the grapevine pot and the storage pot, in which I already have covered. So let me just look in this chest. You're probably wondering, why do you see 3 wine bottles and some red grapes and white grapes? Well, I'm just going to show you guys. So if you guys are wondering which one is the real one, all you just got to do is just right click. You just got to right click it. See? That's all you got to do is right click. And the only reason I set it to the number of 9 is because it accepts 9 until it can't accept anymore. But actually, for it to be fully filled, it's 6. So 9 is kind of like overdoing just to make sure it actually, fills up. So in order to do this, right, to make it to the juices, all you got to do is just jump on it. Just jump on it and you just collect it. So you're probably seeing 3 wine bottles. That's the maximum of how many wine bottles it can fill up. And then you can drink it too if you wanted to. I mean, you can actually drink it just to, save some whatevers. However, the problem is it converts it to glass bottles. Okay. I think we found ourselves a bug, guys. Yeah. SatisfyL, if you look into your inventory, you can actually see that people can still get glass bottles without actually trying to, look for glass. So you can get infinite amount of glass bottles just by sitting here drinking this. Like, magic. Now we're here at the winemaker set. So you see this bone meal, right? And we got to put on the set. So let me just put it on. You put this on, and I will show you what happens. So say, for example, I plant outside of this. Look at my bone meal. It forever gets used. I can sit here and plant things forever. I can literally just, do a whole decoration and just continue to farm. Like, see this? I can make this look pretty nice. Like, I could just run around and just place a lot of bone meal for decoration. I mean, it's pretty good for, like, builds, farming, or agriculture. But yeah, you see what we did here? We probably did it like 15 times. The armor has not been worn down. I know the durability is quite less since it is made out of wool, but this is definitely useful if you want to grow like trees or just do anything that considers agriculture. Now we're here at the apple press. So to use the apple press, all you just gotta do is get some apples and you can put a whole stack in there. Yep, just like that. Boom. I think you can actually use a hopper if you can, because I think it may work with hoppers. If it doesn't, then it just doesn't. I mean, like I said, I can't test everything technical here. I just know that in order to do this, you just put it through the machine and you get apple mash. It can be used to make as food, or you can use it as brewery to make some apple cider within this mod. And you got the aging barrel right here. And I'm just going to show you guys how to make, for example, the style wine. So you got the aging barrel, right? And also you can actually, it can actually show you like what you can make. You can, okay. You can actually make the Nor wine that just gives you instant health. You just get red grape juice and you just get a wine bottle and you just get instant health. But I was going to make something else. So if you push R with the REI mod that you guys installed, you get this. So I gotta use the red jungle grape juice, sugar, and cocoa. It has to fall exactly. But I think I probably used the wrong one. I don't know if I got the wrong ingredients. Well, because I think it has to be specification. So if okay, so let me just go do this. So let me just go and get the it has to be the jungle one. It has to be the jungle one. Yeah, there you go. And when you do that, it gives you that. So you got to make sure it's right because some of the grape juices here is to me is like new, and sometimes they don't work with like other bottles. But just to show you guys that demonstration, there's different types of grape and white juices and all that stuff. You can make different ones. Okay, so we have the grapevine lattice, we have the grapevine stem, and we have the grapevine stem for tomatoes. So you have the grapevine lattice. So the description says, used to grow jungle grapevines, can only be mounted on walls. Press shift for more information. Lattice functions as support for jungle grapevines. When used on a lattice, grapes will grow faster and generate a higher output. So if you go and harvest, it gives you a lot more and it regenerates really fast. So it's definitely useful if you want like a lot of, jungle grapefruits, and they do give you abundance of hunger because if you look right here, it gives you way more hunger than a regular grape. See, this grape just gives you that 1 hunger bar, while this one gives you like 2.5 or 3 if it's like saturation wise, but it's still pretty dope. You can use a grapevine stem to grow that. If you guys want to know how to do that, I can just show you as a demonstration. All you just got to do is do it like this. Just install it here, and you just... Oh, no. I did it wrong. Okay. Let me just harvest a piece of grape, or another example. So if I just get like a regular grape seed... come on. Okay. So we get a regular grape seed. You guys set it right on top of this. Nope. I don't even think it works for that type of one. Okay, I think you gotta stack it on top of each other for it to actually work. So, if I get the regular one, it has to be the regular one, and just plant it. There you go. You need actually 2 blocks or 2 grapevine stems just to actually install this. If it's just with one, it's not gonna work. So, I had to learn that a little bit myself as doing the tutorial and demonstration because some things I just don't know right away. And same for the grapevine stem, you need 2 of those too to give you some tomatoes. Because you can indeed harvest tomatoes and you can eat them too. And that's strange. If you eat them too, they give you glass bottles. Okay, so there is a little bit of a bug here. It's not supposed to give you glass bottles, SatisfyL. I mean, if you look at the inventory hotbar, you can actually see, like right here, you see it. I'm pointing the wrong way. If you look right, okay, I'm doing bad with directing this shit. Okay, so it's right here. You see that bottle right there? If you look right there, that's actually not right. Like, you're not supposed to get bottles. You're supposed to get nothing. You're supposed to get, I don't know, seeds or nothing, not bottles. But I mean, there's no reason to get mad because it's still a work in progress at some point, and he's still developing and doing his best. Okay, so we have wood-fired ovens, kitchen sinks, and stoves. So you can actually craft certain materials with this. Like, for example, the stove here, we got infinite amount of coal, or you just slop it in there. You gotta give it some time for it to cook. I mean, I wish you could actually, make a a smoker kind, but this one takes longer and it requires like a certain crafting recipe just to cook them, and you get a quantity of 3 toasts. And yeah, it's pretty delicious. I mean, it's saturation wise, so it's pretty dope. And you got the sink. So all I gotta do is install the sink, and I could keep turning the sink on. And let me tell you guys this. you can keep refilling as many buckets as you want. I can refill all the way up to 16 and more. So it's an infinite water source block instead of doing that, 2x2 method just to get infinite water source. You can just get it through that way. So it kind of just saves time and space and not really, worrying about a water bucket and getting 2 and 2 just to make them, start some stupid system. And we have the stove. So the stove, it requires a cooking pot. It's a must. And you got to install it by right-clicking like that. You see the bubbles and effects? Click it. Then you just put the food in. And you're going to give yourself some applesauce. I mean, it looks pretty delicious. I mean, I had applesauce before. It was all right. I didn't have the unsweetened one. The unsweetened one tastes weird. But it gives you saturation too, but it's a similar hunger as a jungle grape. So if you even get this is as in bowls, while the other one is as in grapes. But I think I recommend going with the grapes if you want. But this is just for some style food and just to eat. I mean, it's still edible, but that's if you guys don't really have enough food, like you on a brink of food. But don't worry, just get the winemaker set. Now we're at the wine box. So the wine box can actually give you some information. So it can be placed anywhere. If you press shift for more information, it says storage for wine bottles. Shift right click with an empty hand to open. Shift right click with an empty hand to close. So we got ourselves a Solaris wine. So if you want to access it, you gotta have an open hand. It has to be open. You click it and you put your wine in there. Like that, and then you shift and close. So shift open, clicked, shift close. It's quite weird. So if you want to open it, you just got to shift and open. And for this part, you don't have to shift at all. All you just got to do is just click. You just click it in there, and you want to close it, shift close. This is pretty good for like decoration-wise. So if you want to just, have a decoration or whatever it is, or just have a whole row of these, I mean, I'm just going to say this. It's just a decoration thing, and you can just set it up anywhere or just make the place look nice just by putting little wine bottles. And I think it might probably boost its years based on how long it stays in there. Because, I mean, the longer the wine stays in, the more stronger it is. But I don't even think he has worked on that yet, but it would be pretty dope. Now, guys, guess where we at? We're at the wines. Yeah, you're probably saying, why? Hey, these are the only ones? No, we're reviewing the whole wine, my boy. We're doing wine testery. We're doing wine tasting right now, guys. First, we're going to start with the chorus wine, or the chorus wine. So, the chorus wine gives you teleportation. If you guys want to know how to teleport or make it, all you just need to do is just press R, and it shows you. You just need any type of bottle, chorus fruit, a wine bottle, and put it to the aging barrel just to give yourself some chorus wine. And I will include, once again, the REI in the description so you guys can download it and learn every crafting recipe, because I can't go over billions of crafting recipes, and you guys need to learn how to use REI at times. I mean, I can only show you and give you demonstrations of what I'm doing, but sometimes rephrasing it, telling it over and over and over does become redundant and annoying. And I'm trying my best to keep my mentality straightened so I won't go insane. So, if you drink the chorus wine like this, it teleports. Yep, that's all you do. It's random. It's like a chorus fruit. Okay, it gives you back a wine bottle. So you got the cherry wine, regeneration. So if you drink this, you get regeneration. I mean, it's self-explanatory. I'm going to do a clear effect just in case, because we do not want these effects to linger on for so long. Okay. Okay, so we gotta, so we gotta do effect clear. Okay, I need to learn these commands. All right, so we gotta clear my effects. Yep, they're gone. All right, now we got the magnetic wine. This is just a magnet, so I gotta do a demonstration with that. Let me just get some iron, gold, and probably, gold and probably netherite sets, just to give out a demonstration of what happens when you drink this. So this is the magnetic wine. Once you drink this, right, you drink it, you get a magnet effect. So if you drop it like this, there's a certain amount of blocks. I think you can only pick up stuff from like a 5-block radius. So if you come close, yeah. And you can't shift either, so it won't pick up. So you gotta be walking to it. So if you walk to it, it's gonna come to you. See? Yeah, it's like 5 blocks away. So it's pretty useful if you like, far away, or you don't want to start with a warden or something. Technically good for warden if you like drop some iron or something. But I mean, why would the hell you want to do that? But I mean, it's good for like near or last resorts. Now we have the Nor wine, instant health. Let me clear this effect. We already know what it is. It's an instant effect, instant health potion. You got the Melitius wine, improve instant health. So when you drink this and you take damage, it instantly heals you. I mean, some stuff is self-explanatory. All right, then we had the Melahoi wine, improve fire resistance. So if I drink this, it gives you improved fire resistance for 45 seconds. So that means if I get burnt, I get burnt. But I mean, why do you want to improve fire resistance? I mean, you're already immune to fire, right? So what's the point? But I mean, fire resistance is my whatever. Improved regeneration for a stall wine. Meaning if I get hurt, I regenerate health, but it gives you health boost at that. Pretty dope. And let me clear that. Now we have the Strad wine. Improve absorption. When you drink this, it gives you 4. And you actually can see that it still has that effect even if I cleared it away. That's pretty amazing. Definitely amazing. It still adds health even if you remove the effect. That's neat. You got the Solarius wine. Improve strength. Means I'm strong. So if I drink this, it gives me some attack damage. But that's quite interesting, though. Like, some things are just overpowered. Like, you got improved. Like, everything is all improved. Effect clear. Now you got the Bolvar wine. Improve haste. Yep, you already know what this is. Once you dig, you just haste. You just dig. I mean, yeah. Self-explanatory stuff. Aegis wine. Night vision. Yep, okay. Now you can see now. Looks pretty nice. Well, it looks like hell, but pretty nice. Effect clear. Alright, now we got the Clark wine. Improved jump boost. I'm not sure how improving it is, since improve can be anything. Wait a second. We can double jump. Okay. So improved is most likely like a little perk to it. So if anything with the word improved on it, it means there's something extra or a hidden ability that I probably may never know. So you guys may have to try that out because I can't test everything. Like everything. Some things you may have to try yourself. But even though I'm trying to say, hey, I'm trying to tutorial or give out a tutorial, but some people just need to test some things out themselves instead of just spoiling the fun just to know what the mod does. And you got the Chanette wine. Improved speed. So if you drink this, right, you can run. But it's just speed. I mean, there's nothing improved about it. Like, how fast can I go? Can I do something extra? It doesn't give you the jump boost. I mean, if there's like a button command to improve the speed or a secret button combination, in which I don't know because they never showed it. But I mean, the mod creator can just message me in my YouTube video just to tell me what the improved effects are. Now we have the apple wine. Instant health. We don't need to know because it says instant health. I mean, improved instant health. So it gives you something extra and I think gives you more health. The same thing. Jelly wine, golden apple. When you drink this, it gives you the golden apple effect. Question mark. But I wonder why. It has a picture of a cat on it too. I don't know. Does it do something with cats? Does it make cats stronger? Does the cats improve your health? We don't know because I haven't tested it really. I mean, I'm just taste testing wine. It's best for you guys to give it a try just to come up with your own, theories on how this mod works. I don't know every nook and cranny of what the mod does, but I remember I tried it many times. So, that was that. Now we got the kelp cider, improved water breathing. It just improves breathing on the water. Cider, improved regeneration, max health 4. Yep, that's what it does. So that pretty much summarizes that wine, all the winery. Then you have the husk spawn eggs. I think I was trying to test on one of them. Oh, I gotta do this because I was trying to test on one of them. Okay, so I just know like let me just go back to the wine. The wine. Come on. We gotta get back to that okay. It was that strength wine. Strength Solaris wine. Alright. So if you have this, you got 3+ attack damage. Ooh. Okay, so if I drink this, alright, then I just punch. Damn! Damn, I'm fighting with my goddamn fists. Damn! Damn! If I even get a sword, that's even more killer. So if you get a sword, it's like this, for example. In my possession, instead of doing 8, I'm doing 11. Come on, let's go, my boys. Damn! Imagine with sharpness. I could probably just one-tap them instantly. But yeah, that pretty much kind of, conclude for the whole mod here for the tutorial. I mean, there's a lot to, delve deeper into this, but it's recommended for you guys to actually download REI, Polymorph, and sometimes run your own test experiments just to see how you can do with the mod. I mean, I can't just sit here and just, pitter-patter and just try to go through every crafting recipe like an old man. Because, I mean, I'm not old, but I'm trying to say this. I'm trying to make it, informative as possible. But I highly recommend you guys actually trying it out instead of just, going straight into it and just trying to be like, oh, how do you do this? How do you do that? If you just download those two mods, Polymorph and REI, you are good. And I might do the same thing for Candlelight, since Candlelight does require this mod just to work with it, since it is an add-on. And I do not want to, I don't want to give out misinformation or anything, but if you guys don't understand, like, how the potion effects work or anything, then I highly recommend joining the mod creators Discord that's going to be in the description to ask some information about the potions. Since the potions can be kind of, cool, but it's hard to explain on what they do as if they're improved. And if you have any suggestions for him, then just go to his Discord channel. So, I mean, that's all I can just have for you guys just for this explanation of the tutorial for the Let's Do Wine mod, because this is going to be my last time reviewing this again, because I know many people are just complaining about many things and saying how convoluted it is. But yeah, that's going to conclude for my tutorial for Let's Do Wine mod. Not gonna lie. And the wine trader, I forgot, lastly, he's just a regular guy that just randomly spawns like a wandering trader. So you can trade emeralds for wine or for seeds. I mean, it's best for yourself to go out and do it yourself. And if you do kill him, you do get the gloves. So that kind of concludes for all that for the whole entire, or the main course of the Let's Do Wine mod. Because I'm going to be working on the Candlelight one, because the Candlelight one is just an add-on. So all I just got to do is just add the add-ons to that one, and we are good to go, and I might try to explain that one the best way as possible. I mean, I'm not guaranteed that everything is going to go the way it's supposed to go, since this mod is still a work in progress. I mean, there is some things that are broken and some things that are in work in progress or still in the works. So if I don't know what it is, it's something's just not right, then you gotta report that to the mod creator, not me. I'm the guy that just do reviews and just see how it works and whatnot. And also, it does grow randomly too, which is dope. But yeah, this is going to conclude for the Let's Do Wine mod. I hope everyone enjoys this tutorial, and see you guys next time on the next Minecraft adventure. Peace.